My name is Donny D1 from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm representing Ashford, Kent. I'm a creator, music artist, and a performer. The main story behind getting into what I do, I was actually 14, and the rapper French the Kid, this is before he was even famous. The rapper French the Kid was doing a live video actually, and I joined the live video because he was doing like a little talent show thing. And then I remember joining it, spitting my bars, and then the comments, they actually went wild and they liked what I did. So I think from there I sort of thought, you know, I got the voice to do it and let me just go for it. The main reason I do what I do is because when you're really into something, you're passionate about something, you sort of dig deep into it. And my sort of thing was like, I've been blessed with a gift by God, and it's like, if I don't use it, I'm a bit of a dickhead realistically. And you know, a lot of my family, a lot of my friends, they believe in me, and you know, if I don't do what I do, I'm slightly disrespecting their beliefs. So that's the main reason why I do what I do. Bit of insight into my musical background. Started really rapping at school with the boys. You know how it all goes. You know, you think you can rap. After that, I started taking it a bit seriously. Started thinking like, okay, cool, let me start writing my own pieces. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I just fell in love with my cadence a bit and I just wanted to expand on it. My goals and ambitions in life is just to be the best person I can be in it. Where that's spiritually, physically, lyrically, creatively. I think that's the right word. But yeah, in just every version, I just got to be the best. That's my main goal, realistically. Can't forget financially as well. You know what I'm saying? That one stuck me. My ambitions are just to be financially free, I guess, and you know, just do the things that I love to do. I don't want to spend the rest of my life doing things that other people want me to. So my ambitions is just to be my own person. I already am, but when it comes to everything else, just be fully independent in the things that I do. The reason why I say that I'm not a copy and paste artist is because I as arrogant as it might sound, I don't really hear anyone that does it like me. I mean, I hear people that they do rap, they do this, they do rare tear tear, but the sort of way I want to go about it is very different. And I feel like me as an artist, I'm definitely going to step in the areas that a lot of artists don't step in. You know, a lot of artists are afraid to do this because of what people might think, or jump on this type of beat because of what people might think, or feature with this sort of artist because of what people might think. But with me, just from what I've seen around, I think I'm a very versatile artist, and I'm more than happy to, you know what I'm saying, do collabs with the most unexpected people. And, you know, just, I got a lot of things coming, you know what I'm saying? It's what makes me a bit different. 3 words to define me would be definitely creative. Another word would be unique as well. I'm very unique. Another word would be very respectful. I'm respectable and respectful. The reason why I think I'm unique, it kind of touches back to the question I answered recently. I just feel like I'm more than comfortable to stepping into areas that a lot of people aren't like, don't want to step in. And yeah, I just think the way I sort of come out with my lyrics and the way I sort of do the things I do is very unique. And I'd say I'm very respectful because my main belief when it comes to people, especially as men, the most important thing that comes to me when a man is respect. So if I meet someone, I'm going to always respect them until they prove me otherwise. And I obviously expect the same back. I feel like that's just how we're going to flow and connect. It's really hard to answer that question realistically, because 5 years ago when I was asked that question, I would not say I would not say in this room, in this seat, talking to this camera, you know. So it's really in God's will. I put faith in God to where He's gonna take me. So God Himself, I get my inspiration from God Himself. It just comes to me, you know. I feel like, especially when I'm feeling down and low, and a lot of people would think of the stuff they don't have. I think I'm very grateful when I look at the stuff that I do have, and that sort of inspires me and keeps me going. So I definitely think that's my biggest inspiration. If I was to change the world through my music, biggest thing that I would change is it's definitely got to be not being afraid to do what you want to do, because I feel like a lot of people are used to being judged and stuff like that and don't want to live their life the way they do. And I feel like with my music, I just want to show people that you can do whatever you literally want to do. And you don't have to think about what other people might think about you. Because at the end of the day, you have like one life, innit? Like, you have literally one. And who are you to do what other people want you to do and, you know, please others? So I just want everyone to know that, you know what I'm saying, do whatever you want to do, like whatever. Obviously, like, don't go around killing niggas and shit, like, but you know what I'm saying, do whatever you want to do. Well, my take on people that are becoming creators to try and be like everyone else, I feel like they get lost. I think it's what it is. I feel like at the start they really think they're really being, and they probably are. They probably are creating and doing stuff that is true to them. But I feel like eventually they start to watch other people's plate and sort slightly want to copy what they're doing because they think that's the best way to go about it. But realistically, as long as you believe in yourself and have faith in what you're doing, then it's just gonna come out on the better side. Like not everyone's path is the same, so you gotta keep that in mind when you're doing what you do. Being an artist helps me in so many different areas of my life because art is literally a creation of your mind. Really, it's what's in here comes out to reality. And it helps me a lot because I'm not normally the type of person to express how I feel, but when it comes to music, I sort of express how I feel through there. Whether that's just how I say it or my sort of delivery is how I slightly express how I feel. So it's helped me a lot with that, and it's obviously given me a big purpose in life, and it's keeping me driven. It helps me wake up in the morning a lot easier. My creative process is very interesting. It's actually a bit like Tion Wayne's, I'll be so honest, but this is not me trying to dick ride Tion Wayne. Like I used to do this all the time. A lot of my greatest songs come out like this. So what I'd really do is I'd get the beat and I'd sort of blind react to the beat, and from there I just I record that. From there I just fill in whatever I hear. So this is how I know it comes pure. Do you know what I'm saying? Because whatever I hear, whatever lyrics I hear from the mumbles, I put that in the lyrics, and that's how you get great. Some of my greatest songs, like my Conquered freestyle, it was literally that exact sort of process. That's my process behind it. The scene in Ashford, wow. It slightly hurts my heart because the artists that I know in Ashford are really, really talented. I just feel like a lot of them have so much songs in the chamber, but they're so like they're not scared, but they overthink a bit too much about releasing. And I put my hands up. I used to be one of them artists as well. Like, but when it gets to a point and you realize like, cool, it's go time. You got to put your feelings aside for a bit and just understand that it is just business. It's go time. A quote that Ed Sheeran, well, not a quote, but a video I saw from Ed Sheeran, he actually mentioned, I think it was a 1,000 hour rule, where you just got to flow out all the songs like a tap, where it flows out shit water, and then afterwards it's going to constantly throw out clear water. That's my thought process behind it. So if people don't like my music nowadays, that's fine by me. Give it time, and it's going to mature and you'll like it a bit more. Realistically, what I look for when it comes to collaborations, I look for self-belief firstly. Like if you're an artist and you don't really believe in yourself like that, I'm not going to collaborate with you, let's be real. Like you got to know that what you want is what I'm trying to say. I'm more than open to collaborate with people when it comes to sort of just generally how I find them, how I get along with them. Like I got to respect you, I got to have like your taste of beat, I got to like your cadence, your delivery, I got to like sort of the genre you're doing. I just got to like you as a person fundamentally is what I look for when it comes to collaborating. What can you expect from me in the future? Don't expect nothing from me because I don't expect nothing from you. But if you want to expect anything, I'm going to just say and expect the unexpected, really. Where I'm at the moment in my career as a musician, as an artist, the way I see it, I'm still slightly working my way up. I'm going to touch back on something I said about the artists in my area. I feel like a lot of us were a bit nervous to sort of rep where we're from and a bit nervous to sort of get our music out there. And I said I was in that stage as well. I feel like I've just come out of that stage, and for me, it's go time now. I'm still at the bottom, but I have faith in the steps I'm about to take. I know I'm going to get up there, so it's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. That's where I'm at. Listen, if you don't take me serious, that's on you. I don't really care, but I know for a fact that I take myself serious. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting in front of these cameras. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cameras here. I wouldn't be sitting in front of these 4 cameras talking the talk I do, because when I'm 40 years old, 50, and I look back and I see this on YouTube and I say all of this, you're going to see me here, and I'm not lived up to it, it's going to eat me from inside. So this is how you know I'm serious. When you're an independent artist and you're just starting up, there's a lot of financial difficulties when it comes to it. I don't want to put that as an excuse because you obviously can release audios. But with me personally, I feel like when you're trying to get out there as an artist, I feel like the best way to go is videos, because then, you know, the A&Rs or the audience that you're trying to build, they're obviously going to see your sort of character, your sort of demeanor. They're not just going to hear lyrics. And I feel like that's really what's going to make you get where you want to get, your audience needs to like you and they need to see you to like you. They can't just hear you. So I feel like the biggest barrier with a lot of artists in my situation is financial. Like, you know, you got to pay for videos. I remember for my Conquered video, I think I paid like £800, and that, you know, that's not a lot for some people, but you know, when you're coming from the bottom, that's quite a lot. But it's just a sacrifice you got to make. So the biggest barrier is literally just financial, I think, for a lot of artists. You got to pay for studio, all of that stuff, all of that stuff. Craziest experience that I've had in music, wow. I don't know, actually. I don't really know what's considered crazy. Crazy in a good way was the first time that I performed and I had the whole crowd knowing my lyrics. Yo, that was crazy. Back at Bexley Heath, I performed the Wish It, and and they just had all the peoples in the crowd and everyone jumping, and I thought, wow, this is where I belong, you know what I'm saying? I walked through the crowd, everyone was singing the lyrics, and it just feels good to create something and have other people know your creation and have other people appreciate your creation as much as you. I feel like that's probably the craziest feeling for me so far, but I know there's more to come, but that right now, I keep that there, to be honest. I keep that there. I've always wanted to stage dive. I'm sorry, I'm a big guy, I got muscles and stuff, but when I'm really feeling the music, I'm gonna want to stage dive at one point. So I'm sorry for the crowd if I break your legs and stuff. But you know, it's gonna happen. And another thing that I wanted to do, I want to get a couple of my audience on stage, and I feel like after every show, I'm gonna make it a thing where I'll get someone from the audience to pick a song and come on stage and perform with me. But I'm gonna make it like a religious thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists do it here and there, but I just want to do something a bit more interactive with the crowd, you know? Just makes me a bit different, I think. Everyone, you can find me on my Instagram, which is _Donny.1_. You can, just check me on my Instagram. There's a lot of stuff on there, where else you can find me, you know? But I'm mainly on there, and that's mainly where I sort of promote my music, so yeah.